substitute a value. When we replace the variable, right, so a variable could be like x, y, a, right, could be anything. So in the formula with a number, so say the x value is valued as 2, right? We would call that substituting a value. And so when substituting, you must place the numbers in parentheses so that there's no confusion in the future. So example 1, Taiwan reported that 95 people who contracted a virus had survived, but that 5 people had passed away after contracting the virus. What is the percentage of people X who survived? So to answer this question, we're going to use the following formula. So we have the number of survivors divided by number of survivors plus the number of deaths times 100, which is equal to X. So number of survivors, so that would be 95 divided by number of survivors, right? So that's 95 plus the number of deaths, so that's 5. And then we're going to go ahead and multiply that by 100, and that's going to be equal to X. So we have 95 divided by 95 plus 5, so that's just 100. And then times 100, which is equal to X. And then as we work left to right, with the division multiplication, as it's the same step, right, in order of operations, we have 95 divided by 100, right, that would be our first step. So that's just going like this. 95 can't go into 95, but we can go ahead and add a decimal. 100 can go into 950, 9 times. We subtract, we get 50. We add a 0, bring it down, we get 500. 100 can go into 500 5 times. Bring the decimal straight up, so we get, 0.95. And so this is 0.95. We go ahead and multiply it by 100. And what do we get? Do a placeholder for 0, then 0, 0, and then 9. Then we need to move the decimal over 2 times because we have a place value, like there's 2 right there to deal with. So we get back to just 95. So 95% is a really good rate, for survival. Now let's go ahead and look at the next example. So evaluate the following. We have negative x squared minus 2x minus 6 when x is equal to negative 2. So we're going to go ahead and plug in this value. So when you see, x, we have minus, then x, so minus 2, parentheses, minus 2, parentheses, minus 2, or negative 2, and then minus 6. So order of operations, we're going to deal with the exponents first. So that's really this, right? So what does that equal? We get negative and then inside positive 4. Then, as we have a minus and a positive 4, that's really just negative 4. Then we're going to go this minus 2 times negative 2, because we deal with multiplication next. So that's just plus 4, and then minus 6. Well, minus 4 plus 4, that's just becomes 0. So we're left with just negative 6 as our final answer.